Hey everybody. Hello. I was coming on to give you just a little quick story because I was sitting here and I said, while I'm doing my hair, I can go ahead and do a little story time. And I had that in mind after I finished setting my hair. And while I was sitting here, I was watching a video by Forrest Rock. And she was talking about Pattie's pies. And that's when Sleeping Beauty over here woke up. Hi. And she woke up and heard about the pies. And I was telling her, just like we heard yesterday on the radio in the car, on the time during the morning show, that they were selling the pies. They were selling a pie per second at Walmart. A pie per second. And that's what we heard on the Forest Fox video too. And so I'm looking at her and I said, a pie per second, that's 60 pies per minute. I mean, that's a lot of pies. What do you think about that?
I said those were,
What do you think about that?
those must be some good pies.
Okay.
I
Well,
want one. They're not as good as yours.
okay. Because,
They're not.
well, you put your face in the camera and let them know.
They're not as good as my mama's pies.
Now, I'm sure they're really good. They must be spectacular, but you better get it right. Damn skippy. And
Yes,
my
ma'am.
pies.
They're delicious.
That's all?
They're scrumptious.
That's
They're fantastic. It's
So why do you want a patty pie? Just to taste it, just to see?
Yeah.
I want one too. I want to taste one, but I just can't see myself buying something like that. I can't see myself buying a sweet potato pie because I make them and mine are so good. I don't see me even trying to sample one that I pay for. But I mean, I can do. I mean, it's no big deal, I guess. But again, that's something that I make myself, and I know how good mine are. So I don't see me doing it unless I need to taste the competition. So that's a good thing. I think I will. But only time I would, and see, here's the thing. I'm not a big dessert or sweets person, but I bake. I'm a master baker. I did have a website, and it did quite well for a while, but when the economy crashed, so did pretty much my sales because, and I can't be upset about it now because look, it paid a lot of bills. However, people have financial issues, and the last thing you're going to do is take that type of money to buy something that you can bake in your own kitchen. So my sales really went down, and I knew that I was going to probably shut down the website, and I did. But before I did, I remember saying something about it, and cemented, Stacy baby. She was talking to me in a private message one day, and she said, that she would go ahead and talk about it on one of her videos. And I thanked her, but I said, really don't do that right now because I don't see me keeping it up because it wasn't making enough money for me to do that. I should have thought twice about that because with the support that we give each other on this YouTube format, I really it could have soared. But at that time, it had been such a while, and I thought, I'm just gonna go ahead and shut it down. And but I'm gonna relaunch the website, but I'm going to revamp it. I'm gonna make some changes and focus on certain things. I had pies, cakes, and pastries. I think the best thing to do from a business and financial standpoint, which is one and the same really, is to focus on a particular item. At first it started with pies, cakes, pastries, and cookies. That's a lot. So I need to focus on one thing. Is it going to be pies, cakes, pastries, or cookies? What's it going to be? Even if I select two, it's got to be two of the things in simplest form. So I think pies and cookies.
But people like cake.
People like cake, but it costs more for me to do shipping with the cakes because that's something. They're all perishables, but with cakes, you don't have a lot of time for that at all, and it costs more to ship them because they're denser, they're heavier than a pie or cookies or things like that. So I'm thinking pies and cookies because you don't have to. You have an option. You can get the baked cookies, or I can just ship you the dough that I make. I can put them in the bowls where you don't even have to measure them out. They're pre-measured. All you have to do is put them on your cookie sheet, yeah, and just bake them. So I can do it that way, or you can get them already made. As far as the pies, I'm going to limit myself to probably two kinds of pies. At one point, I had I think six types of pies and six cakes and all kinds of cookies. It was just all over the place. It was a lot, but I was doing it and I was keeping up. But it just once everything started happening, people just if they got an extra $10, $12, it's going in the gas tank, not on something you can mix up in your own kitchen. So I understand that. But while it was going, and I'm telling you, it paid the bill.
Yeah, I checked out the website. She had some delicious things.
Oh,
on
baby,
there.
yes.
Yeah, except for my favorite pie. You didn't have that on there.
The peanut butter pie.
Yeah.
Well, that's another story in itself. I've got a story about the peanut butter pie, the infamous peanut butter pie. So remind me to tell you.
Chocolate swirl pie. It
Mm.
wasn't just any type of pie. It was the pie. The pie of all pies. And she screwed me over after that. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Wait!
You couldn't make it anymore. That just hurt my poor little feelings. I was a teenager. And she took the teenage hood from me after that first time.
Teenage hood. Oh, teenage hood. I think.
You just took it from me.
All right.
But it was the pie of all pies. It was that pie was scrumptious and delicious.
And it's never been the same. That's another video. So we'll save that one. Yeah.
That was a pie like Pattie's pie. Pattie's pie ain't got nothing on that pie. I tell you that much right now. I know that for a fact. These pies.
She's talking about Pattie. I mean, I love Pattie. Look at that. But look now.
Well, I can only talk about her because I met her and she left me a generous tip when I met her. So, and she took an autograph for me, and she called you to talk to you.
I know.
So,
yeah. My daughter used to work at the airport. When she lived in Arizona, she worked at the airport. What's the name of the airport?
Sky Harbor Airport.
She worked at Sky Harbor Airport. Yeah. So that's another story too. We'll talk about that one too. Anyway, this video is over. It's still not what it was supposed to be. I was going to give you a little story time until somebody woke up from their nap. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit later, okay? Bye.